Lord has blessed me in so many, many ways that I can truly say, as King Solomon and Joshua said in the Old Testament, there has not failed one word of all his good promise. I have gone through some very, very deep waters, and business-wise, some terrific problems. But the Lord always worked them out in the final analysis, and he was never late, not by a day or an hour.
We have felt God's blessing as we have faced a number of victories and a number of challenges. Every day, every week, every year has a variety of opportunities and challenges, and as we've focused on the opportunities, God has given us the capacity to overcome the challenges, and we're grateful. And I think one of the great hallmarks of Westmont and the great hallmarks of great leadership is enduring these kinds of human setbacks, but not letting them define you.
It's been a period of great challenge for higher education, and Westmont, in spite of those challenges, has thrived and made great progress.
Whenever those kind of difficult circumstances arise, Westmont very characteristically come together as a community. And because we have not only God, but also our community that want to support each other, from that, Westmont actually draws its resiliency and strength.
In times of tribulation, in times of, those kind of dips in life that we all face, it's lovely to be in an environment that allows you to be able to have a rejuvenating spiritual uplifting.
I know it sounds cliche, but there are some parts of me that feel on the other side of moments like this, we are stronger and we have built confidence through our times of trial. It feels that way here on campus.
We're living in such fascinating times with large cultural issues and everything else. But I really do think this is sort of where we're poised to do well in this moment. It's in our DNA. And I just think we can do this because we think deeply and we search and seek God with everything we've got.
I'm encouraged by this moment, and Westmont, I think, is a part of the moment because it's a liberal arts Christian college. Westmont is primed to be a part of a major transformative force. I do say around the world, because our students are increasingly from around the world. And if they're not from around the world, they're going around the world.
I want to help in Papua New Guinea because it's where I grew up, and so I consider it to be my home. And I really just feel like I've been given a blessing from the Lord, and I really just don't want to take that for granted.
I was really attracted to Westmont's philosophy of education and mission statement of cultivating thoughtful scholars and grateful servants and thoughtful leaders for global engagement.
I think faculty do a great job of making it a priority, not just to develop Westmont students' intellectual capabilities, but also their spiritual life and their emotional life and their social life.
I want my students to know that there are good reasons for buying into this entire Jesus drama. That's what I call it sometimes in my courses. The idea that Jesus really did change the world and make possible things that weren't possible before because of the kingdom of God.
But what's happening here is Christ-centered, committed to orthodoxy, committed to the future of our students, and I just think that every year we get a little better at it.
So I got to travel with one set of students to Northern Ireland and to Israel and Palestine and studying conflict and reconciliation. And my word, what you see our students exposed to is really life-shaping, and how they come back and what they think about doing with their gifts and talents. It makes you want to be a student all over again. It's really inspiring.
Westmont is the fusion of higher education and a Christian lifestyle. And I think it's setting the stage for just the complete integration of those two things for the rest of my life, that I won't just have a career and then my faith. It'll be a combination of those two.
Living in the GLC is kind of a dream. Some of my friends and I like to say that we feel like we're on a TV show for college because it is just a beautiful facility. It's a facility built for community.
I was not confident at all, and Westmont has changed all that, and you can definitely see that trickling down to my family. I feel like I am prepared to take on the world.
Here was the surprise. The surprise was that I didn't know that I would grow to love the students, that we would, really would become relational.
There can be a lot of anxiety about looking forward, and I know that, whatever happens, it's in God's hands, and so I don't have to be too worried about it, and I'm just wanting to be very present for this year and present to the relationships, knowing that this is going to be a very unique time in my life that I'm not going to get again.
I'm so humbled and grateful and impressed by what Westmont's able to accomplish in this moment. We're doing well.
I often think of us as poised for greatness, that we're really at a period where we have done so many things to lay a rich foundation, and we have just a huge opportunity in front of us.